Ox Uchia Uchia. And the purpose of this video is so simply to answer a question that Geekdom101 put on his website, and it just kind of like made me want to answer the question because it was such a good question. And the question was, and I'll leave the video and a link to his video in the description below. But the question was simply, are we too hard on Dragon Ball? Are we too hard on Dragon Ball? And the answer that I came up with is yes. Yes, we are too hard on Dragon Ball Super. And I think it is a good thing and a bad thing. I think we, and especially in the past 15 to 20 years, have been spoiled by anime such as, One Piece and, Hunter x Hunter and Naruto, Sword Art Online, Attack on Titan. We've been, engulfed in great animation. You can almost say it's been almost like an animation renaissance, because the animation has been top notch in a lot of these animes. We have seen the fight between Sasuke and Naruto more than one time, and each time that they did it, they upped the scale of the animation on each one of those. And if we take into consideration the amount of time that's being put in and a lot of money that's being put into the animation, we have grown into people who have really began to understand the importance of good dialogue, good conversation, and we have come into a place where things that we would normally look at as like, such as like something being out of place, something not looking too good. I mean, the pain art aside, really the animation, if we look at Naruto as the example, as the new standard, the animation for Shippuden was really good. Even Naruto in its last seasons, the animation of the first season was really, really good. The first Naruto series was really good. So it's like taking from those seasons, looking at the seasons now, animation has played a factor. Storyline has changed. Where storyline was 20 years ago, it's kind of, we're kind of to the point, but still there is a standard that we expect from Dragon Ball, because we look at how Z went and we look at how GT was, and it wasn't really that good. And I mean, some people love GT and some people hate GT. I'm one of those people that's kind of middle ground. I like GT for certain events. I like GT for Omega Shenron. I like GT for Super Saiyan 4. I'm going to call it Super Saiyan. I'm not going to ever call it Saiyajin. I've been saying Saiyan for like ever, and I'm not going to stop saying it now. So Super Saiyan 4 or SSJ4, that was my big thing. I even like what they did with 18. I even like what they did with Goten and Gohan. I didn't particularly like the first two arcs, but I think that's the same way I felt about Super. I didn't really care for the first two arcs, but when it came down to like this Trunks arc, I enjoyed all of it, to tell you the truth. It wasn't one episode of the Trunks arc that I didn't like. I liked it all the way through, 100%. And I think it is kind of the same dynamic, is that you're going to have people that really love Super, and you're going to have people who really don't like Super at all, and that's okay. But are we hard on the people who do the developing? Are we hard on them? Yes. And in a sense, we should be. We should want the best. I mean, yeah, first world problems, right? We should want the best from the animation. We should want the best from the writing. But are we expecting them to do this? And I would say to Geekdom, as I would say to anyone else, and please don't take offense to this, please take it with however you want, but please don't be offended by it. But when we go to start making those things, if we are the ones who's creating these animes, then we have a right to say where this anime goes and how it should look and all these things. I think we have to give them just a little bit of creative license, a little bit of artistic value, and look at the culture where we are then and where we are now. It's two different things. We want things to go in a certain direction, but I think we have to still lean to the people who get paid to do this, And it's easy for us who don't have to spend hours animating, who don't have to come up with stories, who don't have to, take what Akira Toriyama's giving and, make something out of it. We don't have to do that. We go to our 9-to-5s, or we are on YouTube, or whatever we do. We do this, and this is what we do for our fun. These are our passions, and these are the things that we like to do. So from that respect, I have to, say yes, we are hard on them. We should, in kind, want that standard. However, we also have to have a little bit of respect and a little bit of acknowledgement for the people who do the work of going about making this series, because I think we all in the community in some respect should have enjoyed what is being given to us, because honestly, the fight between Black and Goku, the fight between Trunks and Black, the Zamasu, and the sword, the spirit sword, my God, that thing was awesome. How did Trunks learn it? Who cares? I put it like this: no one flinches when Goku does something where you gotta go, what in the world was that? You don't flinch. You don't think about it. Because it's Goku. You respect that from him. You respect Goku to pull something out of his butt. But Trunks got a chance to be the Goku of the series for a second, and it was nice. It was nice to see how they came about it. Now we get to see what happens next, and how they develop Zamasu to continue to be the thing, and how they bring Omni King into this. We're about to see things that we never thought about, and then we still have the tournament coming. We still have, hopefully Planet Salada. We have all these different great and interesting things to happen in Dragon Ball Super. I just think that as fans, we should give them a chance to wow us. Because so far, every time we think we are not wowed, we come back feeling wowed. We come back looking happy about what they have given us to watch and enjoy. So that's all I gotta say. I thank you for coming down to my channel. Please comment. Tell me what you think. Do you think that, and feel free to take this conversation back to Geekdom for all I care. And see, answer that question. Do you think it's a great series? How do you like Dragon Ball? What makes you like Dragon Ball Z? What makes you like Dragon Ball Super? What makes you like Dragon Ball GT? What was it about the series that got you started in the first place? And do you see these things being reflected in the current generation and reiteration of Dragon Ball? Do you think Akira Toriyama is washed up? Do you think this is it for him? Do you think Dragon Ball Z was his magnum opus? Let me know what you think. And if you shout me out on your site, if you give me some holler, if you give me some comments, if you like, comment, subscribe, I will make more videos in the future. I don't like to really do any editing, so I try to do things in one shot. So you're going to see a lot of stuttering. You may see a lot of hand gestures, but just know that this is just the way I do things. Thank you for coming down to my site. Have a nice day.